All right, welcome everyone, Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for ReZero, Season 4, Episode 9.
Oh, boy.
No.
Shaula.
Oh, no.
Shaula's about to go into murder mode.
Yeah, Shaula about to, most likely, chop, you know.
And maybe rip and tear.
Rip and
until
tear.
it is done.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't know. And, you know, the thing
Subaru
is...
doesn't know anything now.
Subaru don't know anything. And the thing is, he won't even have someone sniping him from atop the tower, at least for, 5 or 10 minutes.
If he makes it out of the desert at all.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think, if anything, he's going to get past, any of the sandworms or anything.
What I'm worried about...
I think bro is just going to probably die 4 or 5 times this episode.
Absolutely.
This is going to be a very, very bad setup because there's a lot of relationship context that he can see exists here. And thankfully, everyone, for the most part, seems like they're being very helpful. But also, based on the things that they know and what he doesn't know, they all seem very suspicious now.
Because he's getting murdered, and he doesn't know why.
Or by who.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, there's no way it's Shaula. That's the part that's fun about this, is that Shaula goes murder mode because he's leaving. See, that's the thing.
It almost definitely
Shaula's in love with him, basically, because she's, thinks he's Flugel and everything.
That he's not the
No.
boss.
That's 100% not it. It is someone else.
Yeah.
And the part that's so scary about it is that, there's no real way to know exactly who, because you could think maybe it's Meili just because Meili is the one person who's not super duper loyal or anything. But
Meili would also
why would she
do it? And
why would she do it?
Well, and also she's so small, and so shoving somebody off of the ledge. Of course she could do it,
right?
But I feel like that'd be pretty easy to tell that these were small, tiny little hands.
Yeah.
That's.
I could see it being maybe not Echidna, Anastasia. Again, she wanted to come here.
I think
so. It's not her.
I think it's either Shaula or a new character. Somebody
no,
who you don't know
it's
about.
Shaula. And a new character could.
If we want to think about who would have the
library.
Strength to casually just push someone off a ledge, it would totally be Shaula. Not that it would be that hard.
I don't think in a lot of ways that if it was Shaula, the pushing off the edge would even be necessary.
Totally.
Shaula rip his head off, probably no problem. I think if anything, what's more worrisome is that we're in an area that's connected to Satella.
Right. Exactly.
And Emilia, there's been some stuff building up there.
We have some mind control puppetry stuff.
There's a comatose person that could be getting puppeted too.
Sure.
There's a very clear, obvious maid at the end of the opening.
If it was Rem, that'd be wild.
I'm telling you. My
crazy.
coked out crazy theory is that it's Rem getting puppeted by some kind of power or something.
But regardless of puppetry and who killed people in the past, we know who's about to kill a bunch of people right now. And it's Shaula. So...
because Master's not being where he's supposed to be.
Someone left the tower without my permission. And I just really hope that the next checkpoint is not Subaru stepping onto the sand. Because that'd suck. that would be pretty bad.
I feel like we've got kind of a pretty defined checkpoint though right now.
Yeah, and usually when there's updates for the checkpoint, there's a very solid concrete reason why.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're coming up on the end of the first part of the fourth season. So you can't advance things too much too quickly here, but y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Just an endless desert.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, I guess I need to go back in because I can't survive out here.
He's like, nah, I'll risk it. Yeah. And... Yeah. I give him another 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Shala saved him?
Maybe. Yeah, that would seem to be the case.
I don't want you to leave, but I also don't want you to die.
Right.
Oh, that's so... Oh,
God.
Oh, no! Oh, that'd be the worst.
Huh. What?
Oh. Oh, no, he's alive.
Oh, God.
Is he gonna just slowly die of lack of oxygen? Like asphyxiation? Just...
Well.
And the corpse of it just crushes him?
That's interesting.
Well, that might be a big crack. So...
Yeah. You're not in a great place right now. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, right. Those, yeah.
Oh, God. What if he runs down the
Yeah,
tunnel?
the bad tunnel, yeah.
I mean, doing that by yourself, I suppose, you know. I mean, in a lot of ways, even though things are real bad for Subaru right now,
Forge me, make me new, make me live.
everyone else is probably having it much worse right now. Because this is all going to be happening while, you know, horrifying slaughter is happening up top.
Oh, God. So this is where we're at. This is what the opening's been hinting at.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or that's him saving Rem, you know? Like, that's
Sure, that could be it.
Totally.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
All right.
Oh, no.
But he's by himself. Now, will the miasma effect stay even if he leaves?
All right, let's just
Yeah.
hope. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. Whoa, what?
Oh, shit. I had a feeling. He's by himself. He's actually gonna figure out some crazy shit, but because he doesn't remember. And now it's just back to the beginning. Yeah. Now he's still maddened by the miasma. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, nobody's gonna be alive.
Right. Everybody's gonna be dead anyway.
He's just gonna see corpses everywhere. Oh, that's cool. Each of them with a red glint in their eyes.
Voice actors putting in work.
Yeah, here's the first one.
Huh? What? Oh, shit. That's Shala. Oh, fuck.
Wait. He's still thinking about how to kill. Oh. Oh, shit.
Fuck. Oh, no.
Unless it's just Reed having gotten... What?
Holy shit.
Whoa.
I love that we get to see the story.
Julius
of
was
their
protecting Melee, though.
Yeah.
And here's... Yep.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, head separate. Okay.
No Amelia yet.
That's true.
No Amelia
That's true.
yet.
Well, but...
There's no way it'd be Beatrice.
No. Not counting one.
And Rem.
Yeah.
Speak with animals. What the fuck happened, Patrash?
Yeah.
Loyal, let's go. Oh, she's trying to keep you safe.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Patrasha's just gonna slowly bleed out and die. But then who shot the worm?
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta go.
Wait.
Oh my god.
So is it something to do with the witch?
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my god.
Oh, Patrash!
What?
Right.
Oh, out the
Yeah, the secret little hole. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay, if that was just a force of some kind, it would have followed him through the hole.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Shala died, so the whole tower's going down.
It's Rem.
Well, we said it was
But
like
that's
the
not
mansion
Rem's
arc.
voice, though. That was
No, it
not
isn't.
Rem's voice.
No, it definitely is not. Okay. So.
Whoa.
ベティたちに心配かけた割に悠長なことなのよ。
Everything's okay now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give Patrasha a hug.
The one person he can count on. Holy shit.
Don't leave the tower.
Yeah. The masking.
Ha. Yeah, 大丈夫. Yeah. Oh.
Sure. Fair. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sure. Yeah.
また眉間にシワが寄ってるわよ。一体どうしたらこの子とそんな距離感になるんだよ。英雄。
That voice. Yeah. Yeah. So it's someone puppeting her.
Right.
And it's not necessarily that cloud. Because that might be a self-destruct mechanism of some kind.
Of the tower, yeah.
The witch, yeah. Right. Good morning. So. Oh, now the 3 dots in her eyes make sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Meaning it's something that hasn't happened yet.
Right.
Because the memory thing.
Well, and the whole situation with Julius is still awkward, you know.
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's have a shallow route first. We had a little time skip there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it, that tells me nothing.
私はまるで気づけなかったのだから。駅の後の3つ？君に悪意がなかったことは分かっている。アナスタシア様をお救いするには、その可能性にかける以外にないんだ。取り戻せたところで、あの方が私を覚えていなかったとしても。これ以上君の前で私を惨めにしないでほしい。
All right.
君が謝罪を口にしたらどうするべきかと。 謝ったらその時は私は君に何と答えたのだ。もうわからないことだが。
That damn pride.
Well, that's what he's going to try on the next iteration.
Too bad that happened before the memory wipe, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
That iteration is saved after. Yes, all right, so they're listening in.
あの分だとユリウスはショコのこととは無関係っぽいな。あしはお師様のお役に立てですか？
Yes.
ああ、安心してユリウスと向き合えたよ。
Cool. By the way, Shaola, what are your combat capabilities?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. We are desperate. Oh, all right. Keep stringing her along.
Exactly.
お前一体何してて誰に狙われたんだよ。
You smelled like shit.
座る。パトラッシュに相談したい気分だ。
I think you need to ask Shaola about the tower. Ask her things about.
Yeah.
Of course, Patrash keeps staring at her.
また後でな。
Damn.
We know. Yes.
夏木スバルのどこにあるんだよ。お師様？
That's a great question to actually force to ask. Like,
Yeah.
都合のいい女とかそんなこと考えなくていい。
yeah.
悪かった。お前がいてくれて助かった。
I love that he doesn't understand the context for why she's like this because he forgot. But what?
She's gonna have hard eyes. Yep.
Boundaries. I don't know. I would just try to make it through the day doing as little as possible to see if there's anything that happens of its own accord.
Right.
You know?
結局信じられるのはパトラッシュだけと。
No, keep experimenting.
ちょっと俺だけの楽園で暮らした方が幸せなんじゃ。
聞いちゃった。パトラッシュちゃんと遠くへ逃げたいんだ。だからベアトリスちゃんやお姉さ
Oh
んが
my
泣いちゃう。
gosh.
別にそれがお兄さんの本心でも笑ったりしないわよ。私だって魔獣ちゃんたちとずっと暮らしてたって話したでしょ。
Mm-hmm.
狼少女みたいな話。
昨日も言ってたわよね。
Yeah, because he doesn't remember.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to use them.
今忙しいんだ。シャウラとでも遊んでてくれ。
反乱のお姉さん？今はお兄さんに用があるのよ。
Oh, wait,
Which
why
is-
is that? What?
昨日の夜の話だけど、私はどのくらい真に受けていいのかしら。
Crap.
What?
Wait. What?
What? Huh? She dead?
Uh-huh.
嘘だ。
Uh-huh.
嘘だ。嘘だ。嘘だ。嘘だ。メリー。くそ。
So he did it.
Yeah.
And he blacked out in between
Uh-huh.
then and strangled her.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And probably like,
Yeah.
yeah. And she
Uh-huh.
was clawing at your fingers. Oh, wait. No.
Oh, fuck.
No. Oh, no.
Oh, shit. What a way to end an episode.
We're in Memento.
Yeah.
We're in Memento now.
Holy shit.
So his amnesia is not so all-encompassing.
Right. It feels more akin to a possession, which feels weird because he's being possessed by like his past self or whatever. But yeah, this is okay. But he doesn't remember leaving that message, which is also the wild thing, you know?
So it's not his past self. It can't be that.
No, right.
It's more
but, like,
that something is happening to him right now
right.
that makes it so
That he doesn't
at some
remember.
point he can just get his
Right.
brain scrambled again at any point,
Yeah.
and he can forget. So he's
Right.
underneath an effect right now.
Right. But he also doesn't remember doing that mark. That's the weird
No,
thing.
because that happened in the gap.
No, right. But
In
you'd
the
think-
gap when he didn't remember.
No, right. But you'd think that would be something that would happen when he's lucid.
No,
you know?
no, not
Right?
necessarily.
Like,
Not necessarily. Because Natsuki Subaru was here is not necessarily something that's like helpful. Like, what does that tell him? Like, all that tells him is that happened during the point when he forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right.
All right. It's a proper mystery now.
Yep. Well.
Y'all.
Okay.
Y'all. They gave us a proper mystery to theorize on.
So
there is so much to try and parse out here with what little we have.
Yeah, it's a great evolution of the mystery, right? Where we get certain things that we know and that Subaru doesn't necessarily know and all that stuff.
So last night he was talking with not Echidna and Julius.
Right, which is stuff that we are familiar with, right? It's all that stuff that we saw, but he doesn't know about it. Okay, cool.
He had a conversation with some of the people during that
melee
night.
And stuff.
Yeah, and we don't know what those conversations were, but plenty of them are referencing it now. But he went to the library for sure to get an idea on how to handle Reed.
Right. And something that is worth noting is that we don't actually know if the library itself was the thing that would have wiped his memories. Because if you think about it, if he ends up losing his memories and also has a return by death thing happen, those don't have to be like lined up, right? Like, he theoretically could have done all kinds of stuff in the library, but it doesn't matter because everything that he remembers is wiped. So, it theoretically could have been, he goes to the library and then he gets another idea and he does other stuff, right? So it's just when he went to the library, that's the last stuff that we were privy to, right?
And so the memory wiping thing happened before he dies for his save point. So there's a decent amount of things that happened during that night to progress things to get a new save point.
Sure.
At least that's my speculation. Then the next thing I think is very obvious is that when he got whatever he got from the library, that's probably the thing that whatever this effect that's on him wants him to forget. That he did solve something big last night. And he probably passed along some info.
Right.
But it was probably cryptic. It was probably weird. It was probably different.
And what we effectively have here is we have an additional will that is at play.
Yes. And in a way, it could be Subaru's.
Theoretically.
From when he set up realizing maybe something was going to go wrong.
Maybe.
And he's maybe only able to, snap out of his memory loss situation to cut his arm or something. But at the very least.
What we know is that Rem's body at the very least was used to kill Subaru. Very possibly.
At one point.
Yeah, and very possibly the others as well.
Yeah.
We know that there's some crazy tower defense system or whatever that smoke was that was killing, things.
Well, it was destroying the tower.
It was destroying the tower.
It was pretty indiscriminate.
Right. And so if I were to guess, that's Shaula was killed. The guardian of the tower is no more. The tower must be destroyed in order to
preserve it.
Yeah, make sure that it's not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's unguarded, so therefore it must be destroyed. Yeah.
Yep.
It feels like there's clearly some witch stuff involved here, but as to whether that's more connected to the tower being destroyed or Subaru's current situation or both, it's not really clear.
Right.
But the big thing that we have is that Subaru has lost memories, but he lost memories after having basically progressed the story in some crazy way.
Sure.
2, when he has gotten to a point where, what was the second one where he kind of blips and forgets? Oh, Melee mentions something that he would have forgotten, and then he blacks out. Yes.
Right.
And then the other thing was being down in the depths of the
the miasma and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and he gets to the point that he couldn't get past the previous time that he was down there, even though he doesn't remember that.
He blips out again.
And he, at the very least, escaped from there and got to the point, or passed through it or whatever, and got to the point where then he's exiting the main doors of the tower.
So let's go with just the mechanics of that event of him blacking out feels like a memory lapse
Yes.
kind of situation.
Yep.
To keep things as simple as possible, the only thing that we know from these blips is that there is a time skip.
Right.
So therefore, it's not teleportation.
No.
It's not some kind of time travel. Or
It's not something where like, oh, the stone actually was the doors of the tower. No, nothing like that.
No, there's no illusion at play.
Right. And so
this is real time.
Right.
He is losing memories, most likely.
And here's the other thing that is the big crazy piece of information.
Yeah.
Is one of the reasons I love this cliffhanger.
Uh-huh.
The fact that the thing scratched onto his arm is that Natsuki Subaru was here. That is a message being left on his body. Cool, love it. We get some memento stuff.
Yeah,
all right,
love that.
Sick. The fact that it needs to say Natsuki Subaru is concerning on multiple levels. One, that implies that there is the possibility at the very least, or the suspicion, of there being someone that is not Natsuki Subaru.
Yes.
Right? That is taking over
Natsuki his
Subaru's
body.
Right.
And that's why he's lost memories. It's not that he's actually lost memories. He was being possessed for a period of time. Yeah.
And then two, there's the fact that he does not remember writing that.
Well, yeah, because that was done during the time.
No, but think about it. That means that either there's
there's three or
exactly.
Yeah.
So that means either there's three people inhabiting this body, and the other one maybe is the one that has the memories of his
from a
time
certain
here.
point of view. It's three, because what you're basically saying, to clarify, is that Subaru, as we currently know him right now, with memory loss,
is not the one who did it.
No. That is one of the entities of the three.
Correct.
Then the second entity is the Subaru that does remember things
and scribbled.
Yeah. And then the third entity is something that Natsuki Subaru was trying to fight off the possession of.
Now, there is the possibility that there is no third entity and it's two Natsuki Subarus fighting over the same body.
Yes, that is possible.
But if that's the case, I have a very difficult time understanding why the Natsuki Subaru that we know and remember would strangle Meili, etc.
There's madness at play. This is the part that I think mechanically needs to be brought up, is that the witches, miasma, that kind of stuff being just underneath underneath the basement of the tower and everything.
Crazy stuff
just being there. Well, no. I'm saying that comes from something. That is a persistent thing. That's not just a temporary effect that was just there for a period of time.
But it does go away on return by death.
No. Here's my point there, is that it's there.
Mm-hmm.
It's there because of a reason.
Sure.
There could be a reason for it to move. If there's a reason for it to move, if Subaru got hit with a thing that made him go so mad, so crazy, that he was effectively possessed by the witches, whatever.
Sure, and so he
rather than experience it, his brain traumatizingly locks it away.
Just dumps everything. Yeah. And so then it's you don't remember any of the stuff that happened here,
and he's in such maybe a crazed state that he had to serrate I'm me. I can do this,
Right. Except that wasn't something that he did the first time, right?
Well, because something might have been different,
right?
And that's why I think him leaving the tower is a very clear separation between what happened the very first time when he got pushed, versus as being something where he basically found everyone's corpses.
Sure, but I think
the dust thing showed up,
right? But I think him leaving the tower. Shala goes into a rampage, and on some level, at some point, whether because Shala dies or whatever, the whole tower is like, all right, it's got to go.
Right. That's a different thing than what happened
just here.
Correct. And the first time.
And that happened because he left the tower on some level, right? Okay, cool. But the stuff that's happening now, like if he has something where something so horrifying happens that he has to trauma dump everything that happened in this world, okay. But then why does it switch back? Right? Like that feels like it's going into DID or
that's the other
possession, other will.
That's the other will, I think.
And that's where I feel like it's something where I think there's I think there's three wills. There's three wills at work, and the third will that is neither Natsuki Subaru is the one that possessed Rem.
So we know that that there's another will at play. We don't need to debate on that. That's what possessed Rem.
Right.
The question more so is that whether there's an actual other Natsuki Subaru at play. I don't think that that's necessarily the case.
Okay.
One of the things that I think would be very important for us to keep in context here is that Shaula is the guardian of this place.
Yeah.
But there is an actual like element of the witch contained here. That cannot be understated.
Right. And so yes.
And what I think that is very important for us to also keep in mind is that where we're at is somewhere that is supposedly impossible to reach.
Right. Yes.
Now, they got here.
So,
anything that would want to come here could theoretically have piggybacked through potentially any of them.
Also.
And basically is now like, great, I'm here. This is wonderful. Sure. I'm going to take what I can. Subaru either finds out about this third party that's here, that's...
So, I got a theory.
Yeah.
One of the things that I was thinking about with the whole idea of like this as a development for the arc, not like the scratching on the arm, but the idea of Subaru having amnesia, reverting, whatever, all that stuff, right? Is that it is effectively an opportunity for him to approach the current problem from a different perspective.
Yes.
Because he doesn't have all the biases and everything that he would have normally.
Context or anything.
Right. And so, he's questioning everything, right?
Yep.
Do I need to kill Amelia? Things like that. Like,
right.
One of the people that killed me, I didn't see her body, so that's a possibility.
But the voice was none of the people that are here.
Right, exactly. So that's fun. Just as a separate thing, that's a great way to keep the amnesia style plotline fresh and whatnot.
Right.
But I think because of that new perspective, he also brought up some points that, while he might not have realized why that's important, they are there for us to realize.
Yes, that is exactly what's going on, for sure.
Is that, why would these people decide to kill him? Why now? What would be the motivation? He thinks, okay, I won't tell them about how my memory has reset. All right, fair. That's a good experiment.
Very good experiment.
Very good experiment.
Yes.
Why would the memory end up making any of these people want to kill him? He threw out some good mundane reasons. Maybe there's a secret that they want kept. But why would forgetting be a problem? Who knows? But if we think about what this theoretically could be, Subaru has returned by death. His memory of everything that happened here when he was pulled here by the witch is gone.
Right.
Is there a possibility that it's because of that, some of that fuckery? Because did they say that Satella was buried here or something along those lines? There was her miasma.
She's
here.
like sealed here or something.
Yeah. And so,
because it's not that she's like gone or dead. It's that she was contained in basically a place that she'll never be able to get out of.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what if that is effectively that will of Satella effectively is what is taking over, what took over Rem and caused all the crazy stuff to happen. And then, Rem is like super strong. So rampage and all that stuff.
So back up. Satella's motivations here would not involve any of this as far as I can understand Satella.
Okay.
Subaru being here is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You don't want Subaru to get fucked with by being here.
Sure.
You want him to stay here. You want him to continue.
Yeah, you want
here.
Amelia to stay
You
here.
want Amelia to stay here. This feels like, if anything, they just unwittingly gave Satella just the kind of people that would accidentally unlock her. Like I don't think that that's happening right now. But making him forget, in my mind, doesn't make him more likely to be someone that would then be more able or willing to unlock her or do anything here to harm the tower. So if anything, if I run down that line, it would be that there would need to be some kind of interface that he would have already experienced that is the key for Satala to be free or to be reawakened, revived, or whatever the state Satala is in here.
Sure.
I think that this would be too early. We would want him to have progressed further through the tower before making him so reverted to zero that then he's easier to manipulate. But if anything, this makes him more paranoid. It's before we've learned barely anything in the tower. If anything, it felt like it was more of a thing connected to Shaola because it's you potentially learned too much about the tower. But again, Shaola seems more like the one that would just be you're not playing the game right, Subaru, so I have to kill everyone, and that's something that
and yet that's what we would have expected to have happened, and yet she was one of the people
she was one of the people that died.
Pulverized.
So even though there's still a chance that she could go berserk or something like that, that's more of him abstaining from the game here.
Well, and one of the other things that I was just thinking about and realizing, I don't think it's actually, maybe it's Satala, but one of the things that he pointed out that also feels like it might have been for the audience.
Sure.
Oh, I didn't see Amelia's body. Maybe the person who killed me was Amelia. No, they don't have the same voice as Amelia.
Right.
Because we saw that it was Rem's body.
Yeah, we saw the little bow hair tie thing.
But Satala, notably, does have the same voice as Amelia. So, unless it's something where because she was possessing Rem's body, like different vocal cords and stuff, still the same voice actress, but also it's a fantasy story and you're in a different body, so your voice would be different, but who knows what the exact details would be.
Oh, shit. Wait. Oh shit. Wait.
It was you, me, my mom, the dream?
Well, no, I just realized something a little bit odd here.
Okay.
So this is a situation where Subaru, if you think about this from the story perspective, right? Subaru just went on the epic quest that was kind of suggested by Anastasia.
Sure.
She's the one with the strongest motivation to be here.
Yeah, or at the very
what
least,
is mechanically no, I know, but mechanically, what is she right now?
A possession.
Not just a possession. She's a different entity that has pushed Anastasia down. She's mechanically introducing us to the effect that Subaru is literally under right now.
Right. And we talked about this in previous reactions of how that was fun from that meta angle of introducing to the audience that concept of magic.
Totally.
Yeah.
But what is she? She's a spirit.
Yeah.
She's a spirit.
Right.
What, if anything, could be actually running this tower, library, everything here?
A spirit.
But a spirit.
Sure.
Where have they said there's literally a spirit in the tower?
I don't know.
In the tree. In the tree where Rem is sleeping. They said there's a great spirit literally sitting there.
Okay,
and we've assumed it's been this great benevolent thing.
Yeah, well, and there was a part of me
And what was the person that got puppeted here but the person who's been sleeping next to the spirit?
Well, and there was so one of the other ideas and thoughts that I had of if this is Rem, right? Maybe I didn't make that specific connection of the spirit in the tree and all that stuff, but I was maybe it's part of the healing that's happening there.
I'm just saying it's another entity that has been introduced that we have no characterization for.
No, I like it. Yeah. No, okay. I think that is effectively the explanation of what it is.
Now, the part that might be still weird is that there very much felt like there was a gregarious goodness to this thing. It's an inviting area. It's the welcome.
Oh yeah.
It did not give off the
respite.
vibe of some kind of evil spirit or something.
Yes.
So again, what would make the tower freak out?
Well, Shala being dead would definitely be one of them.
No, I know, but to have him lose his memory, basically,
Yeah, well, to have him lose his memory and then also for the spirit to decide that he needs to die. right? Because if Rem, so this is
again,
this
he
is,
can return by death.
No, totally. But this is a little bit of an assumption. But let's go.
Yeah.
So Rem kills him at the end of the iteration where everything goes to absolute shit, right? And it's not Rem and all that stuff, but it's her body.
Yeah.
So, none of the other, and clearly Rem was not herself. None of the people.
We're sure that wasn't Rem's voice, right?
Yes,
it definitely wasn't.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I remember.
Also,
I remember her speech. Like I have her voice in my head right now. Like, and I know it's been a while since we've heard her talk.
Oh, totally, and a while since we've heard her in murder mode, but like vindictive murder mode.
True.
But on top of that, that would break the rules of gluttony, right? Rem is gone right now.
Oh.
So no, that's not Rem, right?
No, of course.
You know, until we defeat gluttony and all that stuff, Rem is gone, but
Right.
something else can inhabit her. So if we go with the idea that Rem is also the one that was pushing him down the stairs or down the pit, right? Then that gives us more information, because the idea of a spirit doing something when the whole tower's self-destructing, that makes sense. When Shala goes into murder mode or whatever, sure, right? You know, maybe the tower has some influence over the spirit and it does stuff. Whatever.
Yeah.
But the fact that Subaru forgets and then comes back and gets pushed down a pit, that's interesting. And so what I'm curious about, and maybe Subaru, even though I understand you not wanting to try this, maybe don't actually have Shaola looking out for you to see if not telling people things, like let there be the opportunity for the same entity to push you down that pit and see if that happens, right? Because, you know, having someone protecting you, maybe the person who kills you can tell that you're being protected, right? And so then they don't try. And and now you're messing with the variables, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
If I had to make a prediction, if I had to make a prediction regarding the spirit, because I think this is a bit of a stretch. I'm just trying to look for other entities that have already been introduced. You know,
sure. And there is the possibility that it is something that is not the spirit of the tree specifically.
Right.
Yeah,
that is just a.
We have
that is a loose connection.
We have it established of precedent for spirits specifically to possess people, and so it makes sense for it to be a spirit that is doing this with Subaru.
Sure.
Right.
The part that I still find to be like a little bit odd, though, like just a little bit odd, is like you're saying, why would the spirit stop possessing him?
Right. So okay. So
like there's some things that don't feel like they would be like that, because it feels like that would be useful to then communicate something, to then do something very dramatic,
right,
that Subaru wouldn't be willing to do himself.
So I want to throw something out here.
Yeah.
Let's say possession happens, right?
And then he has a bunch of conversations with people that are like...
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's say it's even Satila.
Sure. Okay. It's probably not, but yeah.
If I were to think of a way to deal with someone who is being... like a magical way to deal with someone who's being possessed by someone else, memory wiping sounds pretty good. What if the memory wiping was not actually done by the entity doing the possessing, but it was done by his friends as their last-ditch effort to stop the madness before a return by death happened?
Okay.
And so they effectively obliviate the current entity that's possessing him, along with all of Subaru.
Right.
Subaru dies and resets, but the magic had no effect on who he was before he came to this world.
Yeah. I think that the memory wiping thing being done by an additional entity other than
right, like
whatever's
like
possessing
one of the
him,
party or something, where they're like, oh fuck, this is bad.
Yeah, that's not something that they can do, though. But if anything, what is important to be kind of contextually relevant of is that this story has played with memory loss quite a bit, and actually a lot more recently.
Oh wait, hang on.
There's literally a character with multiple versions of themselves
Yeah.
that does a weird form of memory loss surrounding an individual.
I forget.
We have Rem,
Yeah.
who's been basically removed from everyone else's memory.
Yeah,
we have Julius.
Yeah, we have Julius, who no one remembers him.
Yeah.
And then we have Krush, who doesn't remember herself.
Right. So this could be a form of that, but it's probably not because it stops at the point of his isekaiing.
Well, and one of the things that I was I can't remember if we theorized about this in a previous reaction, but if he found the book of somebody who got devoured by gluttony.
Ooh.
Because you kind of inhabit them, right? Like he's seeing everything from their perspective.
Sure.
Is there the possibility that some of the stuff would be taken from him as well when he's, perceiving the devouring or the whatever, right?
Yeah, it is a logical step to basically say that this is some effect that could be connected to one of the gluttonies,
right? Because the only current other examples of memory, identity, whatever being wiped away is usually connected to gluttony, right? In some way, shape, or form. I don't think that has to be the case here. This tower's got all kinds of crazy stuff, but it's worth bringing up.
I also want to say the part that's probably the most chilling here is that while we can see that this is obviously Rem's body, the part that is probably the most kind of odd and scary way of this is we listen to the way this entity speaks here.
Right, and calling him hero.
Yeah. To me means that it's clearly not even like okay, no. Here's okay. No, here's what I could think about this. I'm trying to think of like why use the word hero. When Rem gives her speech to Subaru, way in the beginning of the show, does she call him her hero?
Oh God,
I think she does.
Probably.
I think she does.
I feel like that makes sense.
No, I think when she's encouraging him, it's like it's like
certainly that he had the courage of a demon and all that stuff, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. And she's building him up and everything, and she's talking about how much she loves and cares about him and stuff. And then I'm pretty sure she mentions that. So one of the things that could be fun is that something happens to Subaru that makes him lose memories. One of the other people in the party here has lost, not memories necessarily, but other people have lost memories of them. What if that basically like makes some aspect of gluttony come out through Rem? Like that's a way for
possibly. I think the explanation that we end up getting will be something that is as a result of the tower, not because of things that are kind of more disconnected, right? Like because otherwise theoretically,
well, it's a mix. It's got to be a mix because Subaru's agency set up some things here by his actions the previous night.
No, yes, totally. Yeah. But as far as like the weird shit that's taking place, right? Like it's because they're here. It's because of the wildness of this place and the power of this tower and which is miasma or whatever, right? Like this is a freaky place.
But they're giving us clues. They're very much giving us clues here. There's a lot of things that it's clearly not. Like
right, and that's one of the things that I think is fun about this is because while they can give us a bunch of clues to make the wheels on our head spin and stuff,
just spin.
We still really just have to watch the next episode, right? Like
I know that's just boring.
It's a bunch of crazy developments.
That's boring. That's boring. I actually have cool ideas here, and I think I think at least like one or two of them are actually like they actually like kind of make sense.
We feel like we can smell the trail,
Well, there's a trail for sure.
Oh no, right, but
and it's about as wide as the fact that Subaru is here.
No, yes,
and the reason why he's here is because other people like really want him to be here, and he doesn't necessarily realize how much other people want him to be here.
And the fact that one of them happens to, be named Echidna. Yeah, it doesn't have to be connected at all. It's just a red herring to make us forget
possessing, a spirit possessing another person. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. If you have any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.